Welcome to the Hug Clinic orientation video. We're here at the entrance of the clinic, or I'm here at the entrance of the clinic, and here is our fall hours. Come on in. I'm going to take you on a tour of the clinic and help you fill out your orientation checklist. So right here, this is where our patients are going to check in. So this is the initial entrance to the clinic. You can see we've got our patient sign in and our patient registration there. Normally this seat will be occupied by our work study student who will help with all of our check-in processes. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what your orientation checklist should look like so you make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, so here you can see our orientation checklist here that you're going to fill out with this video. And then over here, we have our student confidentiality statement. That's going to make sure that you are keeping all private matters private. So as you go through, or as we go through, we'll complete this checklist together, as well as fill out all of the extra pieces that are on this checklist. So our first piece is Introduction to Staff and Supervisors. So my name is Jessica Goodman, and I am the administrator of the clinic. I am also a physical therapist, so my PTA students are going to be watching this. But we also need to introduce you to some other people. Here is the Hug Clinic manager's office. So that person is soon to be hired. And our VIP here in her office. This is Tiffany. She's the administrative assistant here at Hug and a go-to for all of your questions and needs. There's Tiff's office. Okay. In here, this is our first treatment area. This is an ultrasound treatment room. So you can see the plinth and the setup for our ultrasound students. Okay. On this side is our second treatment room, another ultrasound unit, and the computer for documentation, okay, and a linen area. Okay. Let's take you into our waiting room. So this is our waiting room. Okay, you can see the check-in desk over there. This is where you're going to come and greet your patient, and it also holds some very important information. So all of the information about the Hug Clinic is here, and for your purposes, this is our Policies and Procedures Manual. The Policies and Procedures Manual is going to hold all the information about your department rules, absences, etc. Included in this is going to be information about the dress code. So just a quick rehash: no open-toed shoes and no sleeveless outfits. Any significant tattoo or piercing should be covered. Let's take you into the clinic a little bit more. And I'm going to wheel around here, bear with me, to the back side of where our work study student is going to sit. Here is where our fax is, our main phone, as well as this file drawer. Within this drawer, oops, sorry, got a little dark there, or a little light. There we go. Within this drawer are all of our files. Each file is color-coded to the different specialty. Pulmonary rehab is blue, ultrasound is red, physical therapy is green, nutrition is orange or yellow. On this wall are all our color-coded charts. This is how we track our patients. You'll see these charts, or these calendars, in each individual patient's chart with no identifiers, because this is how we're going to tell how many patients we see and what type of patient. So it's coded by the color and the patient type. At the bottom of each calendar tells you what color for each patient type. Okay, so if they're a community member, they're getting blue. If they're a student athlete, they're getting salmon. Tells us a little bit about our patients. Let's go look at the chart room.
Abduction and adduction.
In here is where we keep all of our charts. Again, the charts are color-coded by patient. Okay. All of our active charts are up at the top. All of our inactive are down in those lower cabinetry pieces. On this wall over here, you'll see There's a sign-in sheet on that green clipboard for our Surface Pros. Our Surface Pros are each in a box, and here are where you would pick up the associated keyboard and mouse for that particular Surface Pro. You will have to sign out that sheet on that green clipboard for you to take it. I'm going to turn around here in the chart room. Okay, go past the active charts to our charts on the ground. Okay, so these are our charts for today. So PTA students, your prep for patient charts are on the wall in order to protect our patients' privacies. I'm not showing you these active lists, but you can see where they would be and you can see the edge of the paper. Down below, so I'm going to charts for the day, and you can see those red charts right there. Each of them are aligned charts for the day for our PTA students. Here, this basket right below, okay, that white basket is where you put a completed chart at the end of the day for refiling. Let's take a look at the clinic. Upon entering the clinic, you'll see a lot of physical therapy supplies. These cabinets in front of you are all labeled with each of the different items needed for physical therapy. We have our ice and our hydrocollator, so PTAs, you know what that's about. And over here is our oxygen room storage and our respiratory therapy equipment. In the corner, you see our oxygen tanks. We are hopefully getting a new system for storage for those in a nice cart coming soon, so you may see that once you come in. This door remains closed when oxygen is not in use in the clinic, and if it is, then a sign was put up outside to make sure that everyone knows oxygen is in use. Here are all our treatment areas. So I'm giving you kind of a tour around the clinic here. Right in front of me is our second desk area for our clinician. So if you are an RT student or a PTA student, you will see your supervising clinician will likely sit in this area. There's also a second computer. That second computer is designed there to make sure that everyone gets their appointments. You can see a phone here. There may be occasions where you need to answer the phone here at Hug Clinic. When you answer, you're going to answer the phone by saying, Hug Clinic, this is, insert your name there. With our phone system, it beeps before it connects the patient. I guess we have an intricate phone system here at Maricopa, and you'll hear multiple beeps before the patient actually is connected to you. So if you start speaking right away, they're going to miss your introduction. So wait till the beeping stops and then go ahead and answer. Over here, you should recognize this picture. We have three very important things. We have our AED. We have our first aid kit, and this includes where our spill kit is and our biohazards. And finally, we have our fire extinguisher. Let's go into this back room, and this back room is our student room. Just a quick peek, our license certificate. Okay. In this back room, you have lockers for storage. So when you come in, you're going to put your belongings in those storage spaces. This is where we might see that you have time to review your charts. Okay. There's a whole set of seating areas here. These computers in the back corner are connected to the internet and to the printer, so you can print forms and handouts for information for your patients. Along this wall is a bunch of PTA and student information and some extra seating. Finally, very importantly, here is our sign-in book. Every student must clock their hours in the sign-in book. You can see the different colored forms there. Okay. Each form is color-coded to whatever you're studying. Make sure you sign in and out at the end of the day. Okay, so the student sign-in form, very important. Let's take a little walk out here, and we're going to review our evacuation plan very briefly. The notice here is on the wall as well as outside the actual Hug Clinic. In the case of an emergency where you need to leave the clinic, you take your patient with you. If you're actually in the clinic area as a PTA or RT student, respiratory student, you're going to come out here. And there is your closest exit. You may also, if this exit is blocked, I'm going to turn and go up the hall to the front door, or you may exit here. So you can turn right or left once you exit the clinic. Bathrooms are right outside the clinic here. Here's the female bathroom, and the men's is over there. Drinking fountain for our patients is right here. Let's head back into the clinic, and I'm gonna walk you out now. So hopefully you've gotten all the information that you need to be able to complete your checklist. You are also going to make sure that online, as part of this orientation, you complete the first aid quiz and the HIPAA quiz that is within the website modules. Now remember, if you have any questions, you can always come to myself or Tiffany, and we hope that you are excited to see us for your Hug Clinic hours.